Hey everybody, this is Easy, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X 2. Now, you saw in the last couple episodes, we were clearing fiends from the temples, which begs the question of how there could be fiends in the temple. And now we are going to do arguably one of the hardest missions in the game.
Fiends from deep in the cave!
Oh my god, through the cave!
There are still some people trapped inside.
Gasp!
There's nothing we can do to help.
Nonsense.
To be honest, I'd had enough. I wanted to blame them for turning a place like this into a tourist.
Whoa! Yuna's got a mean streak.
Please, won't you help us rescue the people left behind?
Boo!
Most kind.
Boo!
Your friendly neighborhood Gullwings, open for business.
Boo! I kind of agree with you. They turned a place like that into a tourist area. Why? Unless the tourists were there fighting sin, and unless the tourists had a pilgrimage, they should not be here. This means a lot to a lot of people. And you could do this one tourist at a time instead of rescuing all of them, but I'm going to rescue all of them at once and show you the correct path to go. Now, I believe I have my charm bangle on, so I should not encounter any enemies. Why am I doing this? Because the encounter rate in here is astronomically high. I don't want to deal with it. Help me! Why won't you help me? You'd help me? Glad I was waiting for it lost. He hates being with more than 3 people. Once he's in a line, if he's the first 2 in line, he'll be with any group. That's how this works. You have to just know how they work to make this happen right. I thought it was a goner for sure. If he's the first or second line, she doesn't care how many people she's with. But she's edgy if she's with more than 5. So get her second. Now you go around here. Try to catch that guy. If you see me stopping, I am looking at a guide very carefully because I want to get all of them at once. I don't want to keep going in here 6 times. So yeah. Turn here. And keep walking down some more. You'll find 2 little kids. They run away from you. You don't follow them. Instead, you have to find a guy hidden running around here. He won't go near a group larger than 3. Once he's in a group, he didn't care the size. Now these 3 you have to get first. Not necessarily in that order. You have to get those 3 first, or else you have to go back and return the other guys. So, after we have these 3, we can go this way and talk to this girl. She stays up to 4. When she's in a group, she doesn't care. See how this is going? This is actually very tricky if you don't know what you're doing, if you have not done it before. It's because of how it is. And this is one of those episodes that, like I said, I don't really record every day with this. I will soon. Don't worry, I will soon. I'll get a lot more content a lot faster really soon. Maybe in March. This is being recorded in February, by the way. Fiends! They came out of nowhere! Prefers parties of 8 or less. If he's the first 5 in line, he'll handle any size group. He's a trick. They do that a lot to trick you to see what you'll do. But pay attention. Back off, I'm warning you, huh? Thought you were a fiend. How is she easy to mistake for a fiend? How? She's the bloody summoner! She is the icon of your entire civilization. She's the one person who took away everything. All of your pain and your despair. And you can't recognize her? A blue ring. Didn't want to come here. Stupid kid, you okay? If there's more than 8 people, he'll split unless he's 7. She'll put up with anything. If he leaves, she leaves. This is a puzzle. This is a puzzle. So you have to be good at puzzle elements to play this game 100%. It's kind of tricky, actually. And no, you don't have to actually... You do not have to get every single one of them in one run for 100%. I just do it because I don't want to come back about 9,000 times. I believe there's 13 people that you can get right now. Or 14. Brothers, go away! You're not gonna eat us! You're gonna save us! Oh. Both of them are finding groups up to 12. Once they're in groups, they don't care. Next question. If you're fine up to groups up to a certain point, why? Oh, why? Does it matter how limited they are afterwards? I mean, if you only want to be in a group of 12, if they have 13 people, get out! Because you're already in a group over 12! Why does it do that? It does not make any sense. It really doesn't. But I'm not really complaining because it makes it a lot easier that way. And then you go to these guys, and these guys are the last people you could possibly want to rescue. As you will see why. They are the only ones without a restriction. All three of them are together. Nothing else matters. Now, you'll notice something when I bring these guys to the entrance. And I love how they say, oh, there's so many fiends in here. Fiends protect us from the fiends. I got a charm bangle. The fiends won't come near me. Never to fight a fiend. Kind of ironic, really. You'd figure more they would have charm bangle since they don't ever attack. Jesus, people are stupid sometimes. I mean, wow. How do you not even attack? Possibly the cave. Energy core. You need these energy cores to restore the teleporters, so... You're gonna have... Well, fuck you! You didn't give me anything for saving your ass. She gave me an energy core. Come on, man. Seriously, I found this. Don't know as much, but energy core 3. Really not sure what I can do to repay you. Of course, I have this thing. Besaid Key. That is to a side quest that is optional. Fuck you, lady. Actually, you don't have to do every side quest in this game for 100%. That's one of them. You don't have to. Now, all that does is make you die if you do that right now. So we've got 6. Course needed to restore level 3 teleport. Still trapped. 2 people. They might be wondering, why am I leaving the cave if there's still 2 people trapped inside? Well, you have to talk to somebody out here. You don't leave, you just gotta talk to somebody out here. And every time you do that, you get the stupid mission time pop up. So don't leave unless you enjoy the mission time screen. You have to leave because you get another teleport level by talking to somebody out here. You probably can get that before you actually go inside because you kind of don't know about the teleport spheres by then. But yeah. You can just warp your way around now. You don't actually have to walk all the way back with the other 2 people. You can teleport, which is funny as hell. Go to the hidden chamber. From the hidden chamber, treasure chest! Lightning gleam, not really worth it. The Phoenix Scare, you're the aspect, of course, the air practice of cool news. He's a loner, a rebel. Yeah! That's not a good thing, especially when you're running from fiends like a little bitch. And he gives you the final energy core. Still trapped. One more person. Well, the place to look. And this last guy is sitting on his knees, crying, because they're afraid of little fiends. Well, they're around here, kid, or just ghosts. Don't be a little bitch about it. Want your undivided attention. Again, He's a loner. Which means you can't really get them unless they're by themselves, so it doesn't really matter, but I find that funny. Okay, at least he apologized for not giving me anything. He's not an asshole. The other two just walked out. I go, you're supposed to help me because you're the summoner. You want to leave the mission because you want to save. Saving is very important here, as you will see in a minute. Because I'm about to do one of the hardest missions in the game. Especially at this point in the game. It's definitely one of the hardest missions. We can do it later, but it's not as bad. If you do it later, it's really easy when you hit Chapter 5, but I prefer to do this when you can in Chapter 3 for percentage's completionist sake. And because I'm a glutton for punishment and it's fun to watch me die. Make sure you take off the charm bangle and equip yourself with the most powerful abilities that you have. Now, you may have seen a little cut there, and I'll explain why in a minute. In case you didn't see my Final Fantasy X LP, this is Yojimbo.
Please tell me, why is this happening?
You had to pay him to summon him in the last game. You know, why in the blue hell would you think he would answer your question? He said, and he can't talk anyway. Only the Faith can, and the Faith are dead.
It's been a while.
You may have noticed that Riku is no longer a thief that you saw in the item selection screen there. Why is she no longer a thief? Well, let's just say I died about 3 times before trying to change this, and yeah. He is a dick when it comes to status elements and everything. He is one of the hardest bosses in the game at this point. But if you do it just right, if you do what I'm doing, you should be able to handle it. Wachisaki, Kazuku, the girl, those are easy to handle. You can easily get out of those. But there's one attack that you did not see ever in Final Fantasy X that he has. That will kill you. It won't kill you, but it will make it almost impossible for you to survive. Put it that way. I could tell you what it is, and it has the exact same animation that it had in Final Fantasy X. So, if you ever played 10 and you got this ability, you'll know what it looks like. You'll know which one it is right off the bat. This is not it. This is Wachisaki. I know it's not what it's called. I call it that because it sounds funny. My brother used to always call it that when we started playing this game when we were little. Here it is. Zanmato. This is his super ability. In Final Fantasy X, this attack killed everything on the screen instantly, including bosses. One shot, dead. This game, they're a little more lenient. It just drains all your MP and HP down to 1. And Pain is dead. And Yuna's gonna die in a minute. And once you raise up Pain, it's not really that bad. You just gotta make sure you can raise up Yuna. You don't get experience, but it's just better to have people that aren't going to die on you. Riku has the luxury of being able to heal herself very highly with Vigor. Vigor helped her a lot. Now, Yojimbo can never get any of your stats down to 0. He can only ever weaken you up to 1. His main attack can kill you. Dagoro and Kazuki and Wakizaki can kill you. Wakizashi can kill you. But his Kazuko and his Zamato cannot kill you. Now, if I remember, he does do it in a second again. I don't know why I pray here. I probably shouldn't be praying. I probably should use a Mega Potion. But if he uses Zamato, it's completely pointless. This is a fight where if you stay at low health, it's not actually detrimental unless he hits you with the Kazuko and poisons you. And I'm aware that I am butchering the Japanese names, but don't worry, I mispronounce most names. Here we go again. Zanmato. This is when you want to use your Mega Potion. Now, Pain may die unless the antidote got off, which I didn't see. But you want to use your Mega Potion as he's doing this. As soon as this gets done, you have that split second to cast it before you die. But it was Pain that I set it to, so you may still end up dying. She got it off, which is good. Because now you and Riku will not die this fight. They should not die. However, getting Pain back to life is harder to do, because you waste a turn doing that, and I probably should have had Riku do that just because she doesn't hurt him, and I could just trigger happy him, but I chose not to. How did you know she was getting raised to kick him in the face? I call hacks on that one, Yojimbo. I call hacks. There's no way you could have known that he was going to do that. Or that we were going to raise Pain up. There was no friggin' way. Now you see he's bending down. He's almost dead. We almost got him, guys. Again! I don't have a Mega Potion. You asshole! Stop Zamatoing me! It does not feel good! It hurts! You waking me down to next to no HP, and you leave me to die! You, sir, are an asshole! And Riku is about to die! Because Riku will not get poisoned! She saved herself there! And Kazuka, as you're going to see in a minute, does not do any damage. Remember that. All it does is poison you and drain your MP. So Pain will die. Pain is about to die. Not worried about that. Because Yuna and Riku are at enough HP to save this. Pain is going to die. That's number 4 conclusion there. The X potion saved Pain for the last second. Because Yojimbo looks to be weakened. The fight is nearing its conclusion. Who will stand victorious? The end of the conflict. Who is the better fighter? Who has proven their strength among the enemies, among the masses? And who is the greatest champion in all of Spira? Is it Yuna? Or is it Yojimbo? The answer now lies to be undecided. This fight is unlike any you've ever seen before. Should Yuna fall, the fiends will invade all of Spira and take down anyone in their path with no one to save them. However, Yojimbo has fallen. Yuna stands victorious over the corpse of the fallen Aeon. Yuna has conquered the Forgotten Caverns, the Lost Cave, the Cavern of the Stolen Faith, only to find another giant hole that nobody knows what is below, what is at the bottom. And nobody knows what is awaiting us in the darkness of the hole. As the crowd cheers for Yuna,
We can't
the
thank you enough
future
for
is
your help.
uncertain.
I promise we won't be
Nothing
doing business here anymore.
is known about what's going to come ahead. Every person in the cavern has escaped the grasp of Yojimbo. Every person has Yuna to thank Yojimbo, the greedy Aeon who only wanted money, has fallen to the summoner who came to him in search of power, in search of a way to stop the evil, in search of a way to finally end the pain and suffering of everybody in Spera. And she walked in and destroyed Yojimbo, proving once and for all that she never needed him to have power and strength, but only needed him as a way to train in the art of summoning. And my battery in my controller is low. I will connect it to the USB now. And there's a second mission in the Calmlands. Going inside and leaving here. After the epic battle, where will Yuna go from here? Why is she back at the Monster Arena? Or the Chocobo Ranch? Why has she decided to save all those people who have long forgotten her, who have mistreated her, and who made it seem like she did nothing to help them? Why is she still helping? Why is she still putting her life on the line every day of the week just to keep some people happy? She lost the love of her life in the final battle with sin. But what will happen in the future? Will she ever find the one man who truly loved her, and the man that started it all? What awaits Yuna in the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy X 2. See you guys then.